what really helped me was during this phase of reflection and discovery, I remember doing distinctly this interview with a gentleman who worked for the FBI and I'm sorry, he worked for the CIA, and his name was David Shedd. And I had read that he felt called to go into government. And I was like, okay, I'm just sick of people throwing this word around. Like, I'm called. What does it even mean to be called? What does it look like? What does it sound like? We throw that word around, calling and purpose, and yet, how do you even define it? How do you describe what it is? And he said something to me that really, it was kind of an aha moment. He said, vocational calling looks like three things. What are you good at? What do you love? And what do trusted people notice you're good at, you love? He says those three things have to line up. So for me, what am I good at? Well, I'm curious. What do I love? I love asking questions. My nickname growing up was Paula 20 Questions. Could you imagine how annoying I was, Daniel? And then what do trusted people notice that I'm good at and I love? Well, my high school teacher, drama teacher, Mr. Barsoon, was the first one to really kind of channel that and say, you're curious, you ask questions, you should go into broadcasting. And then my college professors were affirming that too. You should be on air. So what are you good at? What do you love? And what do trusted people notice you're good at and you love? For me, curiosity, asking questions. It just happened to channel into broadcasting. But like peel back the layers of yourself. You're not just an entrepreneur and a CEO. What has made you an effective CEO and entrepreneur? I'll give you an example. My husband, he started out as a college basketball coach, and then he got into real estate, and now he manages a big real estate firm in Manhattan. My husband's gifts are leadership and motivation. And so that initially manifested itself in college basketball when he was the captain of his team, and then when he coached college basketball, and now he manages 200 plus agents in Manhattan. So his gifts of leadership and motivation have allowed him to branch out vocationally in different areas. Because you say, what's the common thread between being in basketball and real estate? Well, coaching, managing, leadership, motivating. But you have to, when you ask yourself those questions, it's not like I'm a great engineer. It's what has made you, like, peel back those layers a little bit more. Do you like to fix things? Are you a creative person? Are you a loyal person? I have a friend who says she's loyal and encouraging, and those are the things that she's good at and that she loves. And she is a podcaster and an author, and she's also a counselor. So you see how those gifts have manifested itself in different areas. But when you ask yourself what you're good at and what you love, and what a trusted people notice you're good at and you love, you have to check all three boxes. A dear friend of mine, I'll give you an example of what it's not. She works in the business space. She honestly should be a consultant. And I have spoken that life into her. I'm like, you're really good at it. Other people have noticed you're good at it. You should be a business consultant. And she said, I don't love it. So she doesn't check that second box. She's good at it. And other people notice she's good at it, but she doesn't love it. What are you good at? What do you love? What do trusted people notice you're good at? You love. Peel back those layers and ask yourself those questions. And sometimes it helps to have other people, your close friends, to answer those questions with you, because you're too close to the situation often that you can't see the forest from the trees. And for me, when I first started asking those questions, I'm like, I don't know. But curiosity, is that really a talent and a gift? Yeah, it is. We each have our own superpowers. And once we peel back those layers and we realize how we are uniquely wired, what we're good at, what we love, and what other people notice we're good at and we love, it's really just freeing to see the different ways that those gifts can be used in different seasons, in different capacities as well. We don't have to be one thing for the rest of our life.